학생들 사랑한다 말이지.
Good afternoon, professors. Thank you for your time with us. And we're going to interview you today to share with everyone our pride in our school. Okay, let's start here. Would you introduce yourselves?
My name is Paul Montgomery, and I'm from Newcastle upon Tyne in England.
I'm Andrew Lemon. I'm from the small town of Kentville in the province of Nova Scotia in Canada.
I'm Professor Hanny Hanna, and I'm from Huntington Beach, California, Surf City, USA.
Next questions. How's your daily routine at KIT?
My daily routine is a bit boring. I just come to work. I take public transport, so I go by subway and bus, and it takes about 1 hour to get here. So the first thing I do when I get to campus is I have a cup of coffee, then go teach my first class and have lunch. Usually, if any of the other guys are with me, we have lunch together. And if I'm by myself, I usually go to Hansot. And then I go teach my second class. And then afterwards, I go back to the office. If I need to do any more photocopying, I do that. Check up on my paperwork. And then I make the long journey back home.
Okay, are you satisfied with your teaching life?
Generally, yes. I have a lot of freedom to do what I want in class, which is great because it allows me to, be sometimes more creative and adventurous. And I like to experiment and try out different, different approaches and things like that.
I've been making videos for online classes, but it also gets tiresome, and I miss being in class with the students. But in general, being in class is very fun for me, and I'm eager for things to go back to normal and having face-to-face classes.
Are you disappointed that students cannot communicate due to limited English ability?
Well, for the most part, it's not really a problem for me either. Since I've been here in South Korea, I've tried studying Korean to make my everyday life much better. And for some reason, no matter how much I study in that, I'm just not able to use Korean. So I'm in the same boat as them. I understand what students are going through and that.
Actually, it hasn't been a problem for me because if I have to, I speak to the students in Korean when they come up to me between classes. I don't remember exactly how long ago, but they started a mentoring program where English majors choose a professor, and then the school buys us lunch. So it's been really fun meeting those students and eating with them.
For the last question, do you have anything to tell us or any advice?
Don't give up so easily. Just try your hardest. Just try. Give it a try. Don't give up. Be brave. Try harder.
When it comes to learning English or actually learning any language or whatever, the important thing I feel is you've got to try to use the language in your everyday life. Practice using it outside of classroom. You get more comfortable using the language.
My advice for students in general is try to become more aware of what cell phones are doing to your mind. They're reducing your ability to concentrate for extended periods of time. My advice for learning English, you do not learn English here. You learn it here. The way I learned Korean was I asked Korean friends, how do you say something? And I would write it down. At home, I would practice it over and over out loud. 목소리 크게 해야 됩니다.
We can tell how much you love and care for our KIT students. Great, let's wrap it up here. That's all for today. It was really nice to speak with you in person. We gratefully appreciate you to be here. And also, I'm looking forward to seeing you in another videos. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
좋아요.
구독.
부탁드려요. Boing, boing.
Bye.
Bye. I love you, KIT. 학생들, 사랑한다 말이지.